before we begin today's video, I would like to apologize for not uploading the past 2 days. Well, for Saturday, I kind of had a reason. I was tired, and oh boy, doing an hour-long video constantly talking about news, that was just not something I should do. I will not be doing the podcast every week. But then on Sunday, I really didn't have a reason not to, but well, we're back on regular uploads now, so let's go to the video. Hello everyone, and welcome back to BGA TV HD, the show where we do gaming commentaries every other day. And today we're going to be talking about Apex Legends. It's been a few months since I talked about this game, so let's see what's changed with the game. Or maybe not. So, with the arrival of Apex Legends' first limited time event, I went back to the game to try it out. I was pleasantly surprised to find the game better than ever, with fixes to bugs that I'd been having problems with before I left the game the first time. The whole event had a slightly rocky start. When they were launching the event, it wasn't showing up on all platforms. On Twitter, people seemed to be supportive, as this was the first content drop for the game in months, even if it added nothing new to the core gameplay. The event itself was interesting. I wasn't expecting the structure they went for, but it worked well, and I wish other BR games like Fortnite had done this long before Apex did. Basically, it worked like this. You have two playlists. One is the main Play Apex playlist, and the other is the new Apex Elite Limited Time playlist. The new Elite playlist is blocked when you start the game. The whole event is based around being in the top 5 squads in a match. If you reach the top 5 in a regular match, the game will congratulate you and give you a crap ton of EXP. Seriously, this thing shot me up 3 Battle Pass tiers. It will also unlock the Elite playlist. Once you unlock the playlist, it tells you above the playlist selection button your streak of top 5s. The streak is how many top 5 placements you have in a row. The more you get, the more your streak goes up, which is counted on this badge you receive when you reach the top 5 in the normal Play Apex playlist the first time. Now, here's the interesting part. If you don't happen to place top 5 squads in the Elite playlist, or actually just the Elite playlist, it'll give you a warning. If you don't place top 5 in the next match, you'll be booted back to the main playlist. It is called Streak Forgiveness. Now, I don't know what happens when you do get booted because I haven't experienced it, but it's a cool concept, and I assume you just have to work your way back up. Now, picture this. A new event comes out for a BR game. On top of the main normal playlist, you have an Elite playlist, a Legendary playlist, and an Overlord playlist. To get into the Elite playlist, you have to get a kill streak of a 5 in a game. Simple for a seasoned player, right? To get into the Legendary playlist, you have to get a kill streak of 5 and win a game. If you don't continue to at least get a kill streak of 3 per game, you'll be booted back to the main playlist. Once you meet the requirements, you'll be taken to the Overlord playlist. Wait, yeah, sorry. To win that, and possibly even get a cash prize, the challenge will be hard. Get 10 kills, win, and pick up at least 2 teammates who were downed. For a game like Apex, it would be tougher because there is no fall damage, so you'd have to get into a firefight, even seek one out, if you're not that type of player usually. Then, because the only people who would be up at that level would be the best of the best, it would be tougher to win if you weren't the best yourself. It's got a cool structure that, like I said before, probably could have been thought of a long time ago. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about why I like this update a lot, way more compared to Season 1's. First, the update actually put out some cool free stuff, usually in Fortnite with a new season that's given, but that's a given, but with Apex I couldn't find any reason to work at the pass or buy the premium version. With the challenges they've introduced here, I feel like I can at least earn a little something from being at least slightly good at the game. Also, that feeling of getting to that higher playlist made me feel pretty good about myself, because, I'm not very good at BR games, and so did that boost of EXP. the cosmetics introduced aren't half bad either. I can't tell if the skins at the Battle Pass level 1 are better than the ones you can earn with the event. Also, they changed loot boxes to give you more crafting materials. I'm sure this had been in the game a while, I don't think this is something new with this new update. Overall, what they've added, even for a limited time, is great for the game in general. Getting back to it, was my opinion back in early February just because I really wanted Fortnite to die? Well, let's see. I still think the game mechanically is better than Fortnite. Overall, I still think that Fortnite's gameplay, while more refined and cleaner than it was in February, is still more confusing and crazy than Apex's. And Apex's gameplay hasn't actually changed that much at all since that time. And while I think Fortnite has had like a season and a half of change, and this actually led to Fortnite not being viable competitively, while Apex still can be. Like I said in that video, my opinion on cosmetics in Apex would be formed once they released the Season 1 Battle Pass. Well, I can say with a wholehearted content that most of the cosmetics in the Battle Pass and Apex in general pretty much suck. I know that since Apex has fixed characters, you can't do anything too crazy, but come on. Some of those skins just aren't good at all. It didn't help that 3 of the 4 skins for characters were unlocked at the first tier. That's not good at all. The last skin wasn't even unlocked at tier 100, though you did get a pretty cool gun skin. The map hasn't changed much either. In fact, I think it hasn't at all. That would have been fine if they had regularly been adding new content, but no, they didn't either. And that's what caused me to leave the game and go back to Fortnite in the end. It just got more updates, and that's all I needed to have to just kind of be more engaged with what's going on. I wasn't asking for Fortnite's breakneck update schedule, but every 2 weeks, just maybe drop a new gun or a detachment or something. Maybe add like a solo or duos mode. I mean, I just kind of didn't want to be in a squad, because I don't like squads mode in Battle Royale. I know, shocker. Even with the event, nothing permanent got added in, only cosmetics. In a few weeks, the challenges, the elite playlist, all of it will be gone. I just need some more permanent content. Try as I might to say that this wasn't enough and the game still needed something more, the gameplay is a huge draw to me still. It still stands as the best BR game on the market right now. If the game had more updates, it would all be great. Now, at this point in the script, I kind of had a conclusion about what we were going to hear at EA Play. Well, EA Play's already happened at the time of this video releasing, so let's just talk about that now. So, Season 1, if you're not an Apex player, probably just didn't look good much at all. And it didn't look good. I mean seriously, me and the rest of the Apex community tried to be super optimistic about it, because man, it was just there were so many problems with it that could have been better. But the info that we have gotten on Season 2, which is starting at the beginning of July, oh my gosh, it is everything I wanted from Season 1 and possibly more in a single great package. So, 1, they're actually keeping the competitive Apex Elite sort of playlist, though it's going to be changed up a little bit to be, I think they're changing it, to make it just a little more long-term compatible. I don't know what that whole thing meant, but, you know, it's gonna be cool. They also announced the 10th Apex character, Wattson, who is actually kind of connected to the lore of the series. Like Titanfall, because she actually made the... Well, I mean, probably she's connected to the lore of Apex, like Octane was more connected a little bit to the lore of Titanfall, because he lost his legs in the gauntlet, while Watson helped actually make the Kings Canyon ring out. Like the ring, like the storm. Apex's storm is what she designed. And now she's joining the Apex games. So that's pretty cool. Her abilities seemed really good. And I might actually pick her up over, well, I might actually choose her for my next character once I get enough legend coins, of course, over Octane or Mirage, you know, when that comes out. But yeah, they also said they'd actually be updating the game throughout the season with some new content. Like, yes, thank you. It only took you an entire season of literally no content added to realize that you needed to add content. Because seriously, from what I can tell, their player base has dropped tremendously. I mean, they're still in the top 10 on Twitch, but they're nowhere near their heyday in the first 2 weeks that the game was out. But I am just so ready for Season 2. I think that Season 2 will draw a lot of people back into the game, and for that reason alone, I'm super excited. They also said that there's going to be a live event of some sort around the end of Season 1 / beginning of Season 2. And ooh, I can't wait. I just can't wait. Yes, it's gonna be so good. Alright, so yeah, now that I've gone over that, I guess that's about it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. And this is Brandon from Big McLarge Gaming, signing off. Goodbye.